Hi, welcome to another episode of Teletherapy Tuesday. My name is Mrs. Sarah, and I'm going to do a special episode for Mother's Day. I have a fun Mother's Day story. It was free on YouTube, and we're just going to run through some things you can do with your child at home and asking those basic who, what, where, why questions about the story, giving the child two choices if they get lost. Before we even get into that, let me introduce my co-star today. Her name is Maisey Lou. She's joining us all the way from South Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Maisey.
Hi,
All right, so Maisey, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? How old are you?
7.
Wow, 7 years old. Okay, and what kind of things do you like to do?
I like to crab and go fishing with my mom.
That's great. Okay. And do you have any animals at home?
Yes, I have chickens and I have cats,
Nice. And what did you say your two cats' names were again?
Pepper and Adelaide.
Oh, that's right. I love those names. They're very creative. Very cool. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I'm gonna be a vet.
A vet. I bet you would make an amazing vet. My cousin's a vet and he loves it. He's really great with animals too. You have lots of practice, so now you'll be ahead of the game when you go to vet school. All right. Well, thank you very much, Maisie, for joining us today. We're going to go through our activity. I'm going to pull up my schedule to show Maisie what we're going to do today. All right, Maisie, you see our schedule?
Yes.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to talk about Mother's Day. Then we're going to read a Mother's Day story. We're going to do our little Mother's Day letter. And then as a reward, we're going to let her watch a funny cat video for a few minutes. I like to always offer YouTube rewards at the end. There's usually something that a child loves to watch on YouTube, and that gives them some motivation to complete the activity if it's hard for them or if they don't necessarily want to work. That way, like, oh, well, we get to watch the cat video if you do a good job. And we can use it as a reward system. All right, so for Mother's Day, what are you going to do for your mom for Mother's Day?
I am going to um I don't know.
Oh, that's okay, honey. Remember we talked about how you're going to clean and do the dishes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really fun, nice thing for you to do. Now, one of the reasons I'm doing this recording is because when you're in school, we usually do fun little activities at school for you to bring home. But because you can't do that, there's still some things that you can do for mom that don't involve physically making her anything. Other than like you could maybe try helping her make dinner or doing the dishes or vacuuming or sweeping the floor or dusting, those kind of things. But another big thing you can also do is let mommy sleep because a lot of the moms out there are really tired. They're watching you, they're watching your sister, they're taking care of the animals, they're trying to work from home. So make sure you're giving them time to rest, to sleep in, and maybe even some alone time that mommy can just kind of relax, right? Okay, so what we're gonna do now that we talked about Mother's Day is I'm gonna pull up my YouTube video and we're gonna watch our Mother's Day story. This story I got for free. Parents can look it up on YouTube. It's a teacher reading the story and it doesn't cost anything. And during the story, I can just ask what the children are doing, why they're doing it, and who are the characters, those basic who, what, where, why questions.
We get it. You don't really want your kids watching videos, but it can have. Welcome to Storytime Pals. Subscribe to keep the stories coming.
Hi there, boys and girls. It's your pal Vernon. The next book I'm going to read to you is a fun book about moms. This one is called How to Raise a Mom. All right, you ready? Here we go. Raising a...
Okay, so this story is called How to Raise a Mom, and I believe it's a teacher or a man, a dad who raised the story.
A happy, healthy mom is fun and important. Are you ready for some tips? Are you ready? All right, here we go. Help your mom begin the day. How to start her morning. Step 1, let her sleep in. Well, yeah, she'll really like that, huh? Step 2, kiss, kiss, kiss her awake. Step 3, open the curtains and say, rise and shine, your breakfast is ready!
Okay, so Maisey, what's something little that these kids are doing for mom for Mother's Day?
Helping the mom.
Yeah, they're helping mom. How are they helping her? Like, what are they doing in this picture?
They are giving the mom breakfast.
Yeah, they gave mommy breakfast in bed. Now, you can even make mommy breakfast in bed just by pouring some cereal into a bowl and putting milk in there and bringing it to her, right? You don't have to make a big fancy breakfast. You could just bring her cereal, and that would be a really nice thing for you to do. That doesn't take a lot of time. And they're also letting her sleep in, and they're giving her lots of hugs and kisses. Mommies love hugs and kisses, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
When it's time to get dressed, give her choices. How to dress a mom. Not too serious, not too silly, not too sparkly. Ah, there you go. Perfect. A mom can forget things when she's in a rush, so pile it all at the door. You have snacks, toys.
Now, Maisie, what are one of the things that they're carrying? Like, what does he have in his hand?
The keys.
Yeah, what kind of keys are they? Do you think they're the keys to the house or her car keys?
Car keys.
Right, so that would be a big thing you could do to help mom is make sure she knows where her car keys are. I know when I was a kid, my mom was constantly losing her car keys. So we would keep them in a special place for her so that she could remember.
Purse, keys, phone, shopping list, library books to return, letters to mail. Check, check, check. Errands are fun.
Maisie, where are they in this picture?
At the shopping place.
Yeah, at the shopping place. What shopping place? Are they shopping for clothes or are they shopping for like food?
They look like they're shopping for food.
Yeah, exactly. So they're at the grocery store. And you see how I'm just asking a basic WH question? We asked a what question, we asked a where question. So now let's ask a who question. Who is at the grocery store? Who do you see in this picture?
I see them right there, and
Okay, so these are the characters in our story. Who is she?
she is
Is
the
she the
mom's
little cousin or the little sister?
sister,
Right, and who is he?
the little brother.
Good, and these are a bunch of different families, and they're all at the grocery store.
Yeah.
And why do you think they're at the grocery store?
Because they need food.
Exactly. And there you go. There's another why question. So we asked who, what, where, why, and we didn't even get 2 minutes into the story and we were able to use language and ask questions. So now that we read our story, let's do our writing activity. Now, when we were in school, I love doing this with my speech and language kids because it's a really good way to expand language. It's very functional because we're always going to be writing letters. And this way, now I'm giving the kid an example of how they can write a letter, and they can use that when they're writing their friends, emails, even social media. But this is a formal way that you can write a letter. Okay, so Maisey and I talked about this letter. We start with Dear Mom. Whenever we're writing a letter, we always start with Dear whoever you're writing it to. So Dear Mom, thank you for, Maisey came up with this all on her own. I'm very proud of her. She said, thank you for loving and supporting me in life. That's very sweet. Mommy will always remember that you said that. And if I were her, I would keep this letter forever because that's so sweet. Now I like to do a fill in the blank format. And again, this doesn't cost any money. You just open up a Word doc on your computer and start talking to your child and start creating sentences with them. So I said, you are blank, blank, and blank. And Maisey said, you are beautiful, smart, and nice. So now we have a couple adjectives we use to describe her mom. I talked to her about what adjectives are. They're words that describe people. So you're saying beautiful, smart, and nice. These are all descriptive words that describe how we're talking about your mom, okay? Now it says, I love when you go, what did you say? You love when we go crabbing and what was it?
Fishing.
Nice. So I love when you go crabbing and fishing. Does mommy go crabbing and fishing with you or you and your sister too?
I go crabbing and fishing with my sister and my mom.
Nice. Okay, so I'll say, I love when you go crabbing and fishing with us. I also love when we go to the park. Now again, I just put a fill in the blank format. She just gave me the nouns and the verbs and the adjectives. She said, my favorite meal you make is, what did you say your favorite meal is?
Olive bread, pasta, and peas.
Perfect. And then our last line was, most of all, thank you for being my mom. I love you. Love, Maisey Lou. Now I'm going to save this, and mommy will have a copy, and I'll send it to her in her email, and she can keep that forever. That's a really good Mother's Day gift.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we did that, we are going to look at our YouTube video, cat compilation. Okay. All right, let me just copy and paste the link.
Did you hear about me? Look at me now.
There you go. Why are you peeing in the dog's bowl? Why?
The cat is peeing in the dog.
Why, Jose? What did they do to you?
Mad.
Black Friday is back and it's going to be huge. Get ready to win it at Walmart.com.
I'm trading away little pieces of myself. So, you ask what's wrong with me? That's what's wrong.
Dinah. What? What are you doing, you weirdo? Why are you sitting like that?
George taking a walk.
It really doesn't want to walk. Okay. All right, Maisy. So you couldn't find your cats outside, right? You didn't see them? Okay, no worries. Did you want to say anything else before I end this video? You want to do any shout outs? Like shout out to my friend or shout out to my mom? Do you want to do any shout outs? Okay. All right, well, thank you so much for being with me. Sorry we had to re-record so many times. Sometimes Zoom is kind of funky and doesn't always go exactly the way we want it to. But I appreciate your patience and you did really well. And I think this recording is going to be our best one. All right, so Maisey, thank you again for being on our show today. And I will post this soon. I'll let you know, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.